Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome, everybody. Real quick, I want to talk about, y'all see this car behind me? That, ladies and gentlemen, is a Chrysler PT Cruiser. All right, and it's happened to be the second generation PT Cruiser. Okay, that's a different. A lot of people get on the Facebook PT Cruiser room and they'll give out misinformation as far as diagnostic go. In other words, they'll say your fuse box is under the hood of, say, like a 01 PT Cruiser, when in essence they mean the TIPM is under the hood. So you just got to split the two up. There's a first generation PT Cruiser and there's a second generation PT Cruiser. Okay, yes, the first generation has actually two fuse boxes, one outside under the hood and one a junction block inside of the car. Okay, and so you really got to be careful when you're confusing the two, or when you're trying to help someone else, because they may get confused and think you don't know what you're talking about, or you're talking about the wrong car. All right, let me get back to my point. We're talking about a TIPM, totally integrated power module. That's what it stands for. This is a totally integrated power module off of a second generation PT Cruiser. Again, second generation means 2006 and up. Okay, is this plug and play? Yes and no. Now, from a standpoint of starting and running and driving, things like that, yes. But from a standpoint of features, it may not be. For example, if your PT Cruiser had fog lights, okay, follow me here. If your PT Cruiser had fog lights and you go get a TIPM off a PT Cruiser, same year, even the same part number, that doesn't matter, and that PT Cruiser didn't have fog lights, you're now not going to have fog lights, but everything else may still work. So it's plug and play from a starting standpoint. Just say if this keeping you from shifting, what's that code, 80882, something like that, that transmission code that causing a lot of you 06 PT Cruiser owners not to shift. I did a video on that. I'm gonna link that below. Y'all go check that out. From a standpoint of that, yes, this is plug and play. This will fix that. But again, from a feature standpoint, it's not plug and play, even if the part numbers match. I'm sorry, I know I have been telling y'all to make sure that the part numbers match, but in this case, it doesn't matter. If when this TIPM was born, or when it was first programmed, and it went to get all the features off the car and it was put into the TIPM, as far as fog lights, all the accessories, it's now part of that TIPM. So if you can live without fog lights, you can get your used PCM, used TIPM. So a lot of people will take the trade-off. I mean, that's up to you, but I want to clarify that it's plug and play up to a certain point. Not from a feature standpoint, but from any other standpoint, yes, it will work. Totally integrated power module. Man, this thing controls a lot. The fuel pump relay is built inside. There's no external fuel pump relay. I once had to replace this because the car kept cutting off. They had put fuel pump on it, fuel pump. Ladies and gentlemen, a brand new fuel pump from heaven is not going to work. I shouldn't say that. A brand new fuel pump, OEM, or the top of the line fuel pump, will not work or operate if there's no voltage or ground getting to it. And that voltage and ground come from the fuel pump relay, which is inside of here, not external. I'm not talking about, you don't even see relays, right? The relays are built inside of the circuit board. Okay, so things like headlights. Yes, a lot of people ask me, why the shop giving me an estimate for $1,200 for my headlights? Because your headlight drivers are built inside of this thing. Okay, sorry. Wiper function, a lot of function. This thing has a lot of responsibilities, so it can fail in numerous ways. It can fail in the simplest way and cost the most amount of money. All right, so I don't want this video to be long. I just wanted to clarify whether this thing is plug and play. Like, I would keep these for diagnostic purpose. Say if the wipers don't work, I would keep it and I would simply write on here, no wipers, just so I can plug it in and use it for diagnosis purposes. That's normally why I still have it. You don't have to throw it away. I mean, it still works. It's just not, your wipers won't work. I can simply plug this in and test the car or go through the long procedure of properly diagnostic. And I'm not belittling diagnostic. I just said here in the fast world dealership, we have to be pretty quick and accurate. That's another thing. It's so much easier to take this and plug it in, turn the wipers on, see if they work, than it is to pull out your book, your test light, your lights, your tester, and test if you're getting power and grounds to the light. It just seems so much easier doing it this way. Okay, so I don't know if I should have said that, but that's just the way it is, people. And now, should I get paid less because I figured out faster what your problem was? No, there's a set time on diagnostic and repair, so the pay stays the same no matter how quickly you diagnosed it, or no matter how quickly you repair it. There's a set time for diagnosing and replacing or repairing. So, I mean, a guy got to get paid for his knowledge. All right, most of the 90% of the mechanics or technicians that I know now work off commission, so they are pressed for time. Okay, the days of the hourly mechanic are pretty much long gone. Okay, they don't exist. All right, so this video getting too long. That's all I have, man. Thanks for watching. Comment and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Thanks for watching.